All right, welcome back. I did promise you, and I'm here to keep to my promise. I hope you had a great time with Daisy and Michael on Eastern Circle. And 8 o'clock, we had Evaludo on sport. Hope you were able to catch up on all the highlights in the sporting world. All right, so as you know, it's Good Friday and it's the Easter weekend already. For some persons, they're already in serious celebration mode, ready to, tear down all of the things that they've stock up their house for the Easter. And so, what other ways can you celebrate your Easter depending on your location? For I mean, if you're in Abuja, we just share with you what's going on with Build events. And if you are in Lagos, guess what? We have been able to cater for you because we have something that is going on in Lagos. It's going down live and direct on the 20th and 21st of April, and it is so amazing. So if you're wondering where you can celebrate your Easter, this is the time for you to pay attention because I have the organizers of the Easter celebration, the Easter party, and it's going to be welcoming all of you to their Easter event. But we need to talk about it with the organizers, and I do understand that there are three, but we are having a representative right here in the person of Mrs. Tosin Adeni. Just to give you a brief of who Mrs. Tosin is, she is a proud mom to two beautiful daughters, and of course, educated medical doctor and a seasoned global health practitioner with over 15 years of experience making a difference around the world and beyond. All right, so let's now get to meet Miss Tosin. Can you hear me? Are you there? Okay, she's here. It's so great to have you
Yes,
on the show this
I am.
morning.
Thank you so much for having me, Cynthia. It's really a pleasure to be here.
I must say that you're really beautiful.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
All right, let's talk about Easter. I mean, today is Good Friday, and I know that you guys have a lot that you've planned out for us to celebrate the Easter. But first of all, let's talk about what Easter means. What does Easter mean to you? What does it symbolizes?
Easter is, I think there are two maybe levels that I look at Easter. So first is, I mean, as a Christian, there is, with the today's Friday, where it's a period where we all celebrate as Christians the love of God and the love that He has for us, and dying for us, and really the love of humanity is for me like that's a huge part of Easter. But I think in addition to that, it's also a moment for celebration, celebration with family, celebration with kids. You have them. It's a period to really bond, right? I think as opposed to Christmas, where there's usually a lot of emphasis on the things and things like that. I find Easter to be a lot more about just celebrating life and celebrating the love that we all share, as a family um, or your love for God. So I think that's how I think about Easter anyway.
Oh,
I don't know if you had any to that.
I mean, well, for me, I mean, what you said is absolutely correct, and so for us, just for us to look out where where it's happening, like we always say, where it did happen, and I'm definitely sure that you have something for us to add to our list of where it did happen. That's the only thing we want to know this period where it did happen. So let me ask you, Mrs. Tosi, where it did happen.
Well, I can tell you, well, in Lagos, there's a lot happening. And I would say with Nano Mini, we have an extra on Fiesta that is happening this weekend. So it's happening on the 20th and the 21st of April.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like no fiesta you've ever done, I would say. But really, Nano Mini and Tots is an organization that was set up a few months. So I'm one of the founders who came together. We have, I think across the three of us, we have about 6 kids, right? Ranging from about 3 to 6. And over the years, we've, spent a lot of time, going to events, market events. And we always say that there's a gap, right? There's always a gap of, how how engaging, how thoughtful are organizers being in terms of thinking about families, really thinking about children themselves and how does the money begin. And that's something that really drew us together to decide to put the event together. So we're taking basically all the events that we've attended and we're really trying to do something differently. So this weekend in Lagos, in Lekki, Pinefield to be specific, we'll be putting together a huge forecast that takes into consideration children, family, really wanting to spend time together, create a very stimulating, creative environment for children and for parents and families to bond. And as we're doing that, it's going to be a 2 day event, like I already mentioned. So the first day, we're really theming it around adventure, handball, and the second day will be very much around like, a more crafty environment. So what we're putting together, I should say, different zones that we're going to create. So we'd have one that would have like real bunnies, we would have 10 bunnies, we would have a bunny party, we would have ponies that children can ride.
Mm.
We would also have where you can take pictures together with the family.
Okay.
It's fun. We also have a kids zone. So in the kids zone, we're thinking about children the ages of 2 and we would have things like a head on, we would have a puppet show, projection doing this show. There will be story time. Like I mentioned, we want to create an environment with creating and we'll have face painting. We also want to bring in, decorate, start decorating, decorating cooking. So lots of really fun, engaging activities. And we're also really thinking about the preteens as well. Something we've realized is there's typically a lot of events for younger children,
Mm.
but not enough for those who are about the ages of 7 to 10 and getting a bit older. And we recognize that there's a bit different there, but who are typically on their tablet, playing games, things like that. So really also trying to curate an experience that suits them and suits their needs. So over there in the preteen zones, we've also given things like dance off, mini competitions, and air guns that is more there, more for
Mm.
their age. You have PlayStation corner, the VR, some talent shows, you name it. And then the final thing that I think we're really trying to do differently is we're bringing a carnival.
You're bringing what?
So we're bringing a carnival to us. We're going to have,
Okay,
you know,
carnival.
bull rides, laser tag, mini golf, all the games that you would really see.
Mm.
When you go, I've never been in a carnival in Nigeria. I've never seen one. So we're really trying to do that to bring like more circus carnival vibe
Mm-hmm.
to us. So that's what we're planning to do, and we're really excited about it. We think it's going to be an engaging environment for kids and families where we want to get together and really have a really good time.
I, I must say, Tosi, I'm already jealous right now. I need to be. I need to take the next flight to Lagos.
Postulate.
I'm really jealous. I don't care how old I am. I don't care if I'm not 7 to 10 or whatever. I'm really jealous. In fact, I'm not on this. Let us go off this show. Let me start going to the airport so that I can be able to meet up with all and rest enough for the excitement that is coming up. But I kind of help, but wonder the name Nano Mini Tots. Like, how did you guys come up with that name? Does it identify the three of you? Is it like an acronym? Is it like from your names, or is it like from watching too much cartoons? Don't mind me. So, how did you guys come up with the
It is.
Nano Mini Tots?
So that's a really great question. So we came up with the name. I mean, I, I can imagine anyone who's come up with the name for a business. We tried so many different things, but the thing that us really came up from thinking about the different ages kids that we want to cater to. We
Hmm.
want to cater to kids really from when they're like at their nanuet, like tiny toddlers,
Mm-hmm.
and then when they're growing into where they're like now in the like they've gone past toddlers, they're like 3 to 7 and then beyond, right? With
Oh.
the tots coming, like we
What?
call them tots because so every mom like that's the age of your child. Child is still is still a baby. Um, so that's really where the name came from. Really thinking about how I want to be mindful of really young kids. And I something I forgot to mention is yeah, Fiesta. We all had a toddler zone,
Mm.
and
Okay.
the toddler zone is completely free. We want to think about the whole family, right? So if you are a family that has, older kids, or you still have an under two that really requires maybe more contained space, we want to have that already, available for you. So you don't have to drop that out at home, which I know we tend to do.
Mm.
So, yeah, so we're really thinking about the whole family, thinking about all these groups and thinking about how we can delight them and entertain them and have them learn. Play.
Okay. All right. That's really interesting. I really love the thoughts put into getting that name. A lot of times, not every brand put in so much thought in the name that they, want to identify their brand with. And so it's so catchy. It makes you want to, oh, why did you choose this? What is this about? And so I really like that. I think I should start looking for how to get a name for myself like that. So it will leave people wondering. All right, so I want to even ask, for how long has this event been going on? And I mean, from the start, how has been the reception? I do know that, I mean, in a place like Lagos, people love anywhere they can have fun. But, when you're putting an event like this, there's so much work put into it. How long have you guys been doing it? And did you all three start from the beginning? And how has been the reception? How have people received this your event for each time? And then is it only during Easter that you do these events, or you have other events that you take that you put together away from Easter?
Oh, it's such a great question. This is our first event. This is our first event.
Mm.
I think we've been incubating this idea for about a year now, across the three of us. And I was Easter is the first time we recognized there was a huge gap. I think over Christmas you tend to see a little bit more activity. But Easter, not as much.
Mm.
And which is then because, you know, children are on holiday. They're on holiday from school for about 2 weeks. And if you have really young kids, it doesn't take them 1 or 2 days for them to start to go, oh, I'm bored. I need, so we really thought this would be such an apt moment to do something that, they really bring something that the kids will remember when they go back to school, where they are, maybe they've spent the majority of the 2 weeks at home. This is just about the period before they go back to school. So thinking about things that really just kids and delights them and would give this, long memories. So that's kind of like where we came from and decided to put the event together. It has been staggering. It's been amazing.
Mm.
I think it's just been very confirmatory of like a lot of our thoughts and ideas, that there is a gap
Mm-hmm.
in the market
Mm-hmm.
and they're really feeling a need for many parents. And I think beyond even just the response from like everyone we talked to, the people we've engaged with, like we received like lights up, like people's eyes light up pretty much
Mm.
when we talk about it, and it's really encouraging. But maybe beyond that is because of it, it's also been so encouraging the response we've also gotten from sponsors. So we right now as a first event we have the support from so many sponsors. Rapid TV sponsors. I should thank Rapid TV.
Yeah.
One of our sponsors as well. We've also got the sponsor. Got the support from Airtel. We've got the support from Pure Life Pharmacy. We've got the support from Fastest Cakes.
Mm.
Got Made Twist, which makes it one of the most delicious banana breads that you've ever had. Um, Nestle is also supporting us. So it's been really amazing and super encouraging support that we've gotten from all these sponsors. And we're really, really excited to really bring this event to life. It will not be the last. Already thinking, because we were very around kids.
Mm.
We're always thinking about, holidays. Every holiday when kids are home, we want to put something together, no matter how small it is. We want to relieve parents of the stress of always thinking about what to do.
Mm,
And as we're doing this, we want to make sure that each event is different, right? We need to bring creativity, we need to bring stimulation, no event will be the same, and that's something that we can promote.
mm. Okay. All right. So I'm sure a lot of people will want to know if this is a ticketed event or if it's just open door policy. Y'all come through, come with your ATM, come with your debit cards, come with your whatever card, come with your master, anyone, just come and have fun. Is it is it that type of event or we have to buy tickets and all of that?
It is a ticketed event. It is. We look forward to being able to put together free events in the future, particularly thinking about those who cannot afford the ticket. I think it's something that is definitely on our minds.
How much is a ticket?
But for this particular event, yes, it's so we have two tiers of tickets.
Okay.
There's a 15,000 naira ticket that gets you in and access to, I would say, about 50% of the activities.
Okay.
Mm, I forgot to mention when I talked about the activities, we also have the dancing castle, the standard things that you would experience
Mm,
in a Fiesta. All of those will be accessible. Um, but then we also have a VIP ticket that is 25 naira
okay.
and gives you access to everything.
Okay, everything. All right, guys, you heard it. With
Yes.
25,000 naira ticket, you have access to every single thing, including taking one of the castles and going home, right?
That would be, we're going to have a pretty big raffle, actually, I should mention. We're going to have a pretty big raffle and, cash prizes. Maybe not the Bounty Castle, but there will
Okay.
be there will be a big cash prize. On day one, I think I mentioned each day is different. So
Okay.
the day one would have a costume contest,
Mm.
which is sponsored by Pure Life Pharmacy. We
Okay.
will be giving out a cash of 200,000 naira to the
Ooh.
winner.
Okay. So
So
imagine.
so our raffles just we have pretty good sponsors behind us to really make sure that it's an event that delights and brings a lot of excitement.
Mm. Okay, so I'm guessing a lot of people would be so excited by this one if you could just spend 25,000 naira that will guarantee you a chance to win about 200,000 naira if you participate in the raffle draw. Trust me, that is the biggest sponsor scheme you can ever think of. Just just go try to get your ticket. So how the return on investment is more than 100% already.
Yes.
All right. So, how can people purchase their tickets? How, is it like a website or where they can, or at the venue that they have to get their tickets? How can people get tickets ahead of the event?
Yeah, so I would encourage you to go to the Instagram page. There's a link there. I hope you're able to put the link for a flyer maybe on the page would be helpful.
Okay.
But we do have an Instagram page. It's called at Nano Mini and Tots,
Okay.
all spelled out in lowercase. So that's probably an easier way to get access to tickets. But search online is the Fiesta 2025. Um, we have a seller page where you can buy tickets online. But in addition to that, we're also open to people walking in um, to buy their tickets. So we'll be selling tickets live on the day of. Please do feel free to come in and buy tickets on site.
Mm.
Because I think you're trying to be as a doctor, so we're very safety conscious. So we also have to keep in a very um, eye on the numbers in
Mm.
terms of the capacity of the event.
Okay.
So I would encourage you to buy tickets online because if you show up in person and we're at capacity, we would maybe encourage you to come to the next day.
Mm. Okay. So you got it. You can go to their social media platforms, especially on Instagram, Nano Mini Tots. That's all tiny letters. And you would see everything you need to know. And of course, you can also send a DM right there to also follow the link and also get access to purchasing the ticket. But to just be on the safe side, don't wait till the day of the event before you get your ticket. You can just go to the website or the reach out to anybody. Is there like a contact number for, a lot of people like to have contact number where they can reach out to you to say, in case they want to negotiate and say, I saw you on Rapid TV, or you said it's 25K, but I saw you on TV. Will you give me for 25? Do you have a contact number where they can be able to reach you to,
There is
ask
a contact
questions and all
number.
of that?
So I would encourage you to reach out, um, get the number out. So it's 070 762 875.
Mm. You want to call that again?
I'm happy to. It's 070 76
Okay.
322
Okay.
875.
875. All right, so we got it 070 Reach out to Nano Mini Tots and purchase your ticket and ask all the questions you want to ask regarding to the event. If you miss your way on that, they just call the number and they will be able to, someone will you'll give you a proper description of how to get to the venue. And you want to tell us the venue again for the event for those who probably missed at the beginning of the show.
Yes, it's at Pinefield School, near Lekki Phase 1. It's hard to miss.
Okay. So you just use your map, Pinefield School, like if it's one, and you were there. Come ready to have fun. Come ready to party. I went through your platform. I could see that you have an amazing DJ, an amazing MC who's going to be thrilling, your guest on that day. So I'm sure it is definitely going to be so much fun. So any last words to parents who are probably having double minds? Oh, where are we going to? Should I still go? Should I not go? What last words would you want to say, Mrs. Tosin?
Well, I would say come to Nano Mini and Tots fun. Now, be taking into consideration everything it is to have fun. I would encourage you to come and have a blast.
All right. Nano, Mini, and thank you so much, Mrs. Tosi Adeni, for joining us to talk about where we can go for our Easter celebration this Easter period. You don't have to miss it. Thank you, and thank you. I do wish you a wonderful event over there in Lagos, and if I'm able to catch my flight, I will definitely be there to have so much fun. Do
We'll be
have yourself,
expecting you.
all right, do have yourself a pleasant day ahead, and my regards to the team.
Thank you so much.
All right. All right, that was it there. So if you're in Lagos or environs and you're looking for a way to have fun, you've gotten it. Nano Million Talk putting that together for kids, and of course, adults are also welcome. Don't forget that you can win as much as 200,000 naira with your 25K ticket. But if you don't have 25K, you can do 15K and get to have so much fun this holiday period. You know how I always say it's important for us to have fun? You know how I always say it's important for us to relax and unwind? I mean, you work so hard. 15K off your money, 25K off your money will do nothing to you. It's still rapid, so we'll go on a very short